Heh, fair enough. My wife and son, how are they handling it? That's a very nice thing to ask. They're there, right? Yeah, but they aren't prancing around, that's for sure. Although, given the circumstances, I guess I'd be worried if they were. Listen, there's not a lot of time, and it's best if we get started. You are the most recent slice of Colin that we can load up, and the only relatively reliable version that we can interact with for info. So, I hope you can assist us in completing the mission. Of course, why would I not? Good, I'll keep your state saved so we won't need to have this conversation again. That's pretty cool. Psst, run a save on this state. Yes, your highness. Nice. Now, in order to help you relive your life here to fulfill your last wish, we're first gonna backtrack through your memories to connect your timeline. And then we'll be able to transfer your desire all the way to your younger self. And run the algorithm for you to live your life here all over again to fulfill your wish. Anyhow, Colin, we need your help. To jump between memories, we need mementos. They're items of importance to you that connect one memory with another. Do you have one here that we could jump with? Why don't you ask him first what his wish is? Can you not just do that? Do we really have to wait however many acts before we find out what this guy's actual wish is? Whoa, slow down. We still don't even know what his wish is. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. We don't even know what his wish is. What is it you want anyway, Colin? Or at least what he thinks he wants. Actually, I think I can answer both of your questions with this. It's a paper airplane. It's his Sigmund contract. The text is rather blurry, but... Memento... What? It is a memento. Sweet, let's move. Is Angus around? I want to knock on Angus's door. Angus. Oh, Angus. Angus was the best character in this game. But it does... Is it going to actually let us read it? This memento's barrier shatters by itself since it's so recent, but the next one won't be so easy. We'll need to charge it up first. Memento. Prepare. Oh yeah, I forgot. Memories go the farthest when linked together. Oh, these mini games. Activate memento. Thanks. We might come back for your help again. Like, tell us what your wish is. You didn't even tell us what your wish was. That didn't actually answer our question. Oh. This is Sigmund Core. Wait a minute. This place. This is our office. Sigmund Core, isn't it? Isn't it? It's the Sigmund guest house. Ah, where they wine and dine the geezers into signing up for the service. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Sure has been a while since I visited. Looks a bit different from when I was last here too. Let's check it out. Explore and interact to find memory orbs. Right, I remember that. Alright, well, let's take a look-see. Requires one memory thing to proceed. Okay. Eve, where are we going? Oh, hello. What are you doing outside in the cold, Mr. Reeds? Your appointment is about ready. Please, right this way. Okay, now we can go inside. Welcome to the Sigmund Core Guest House. Please have a seat in our living room. Sure. Are we good to go? Why don't you sit back and enjoy some tea first? You must have come a long way to get here. I need to get back home soon. I'd just like to inquire about your service. Very well. Someone will be here to get you shortly. There's so much to the world, isn't there? Much more than one could explore in a single lifetime, ain't that the truth? Say, wouldn't it be nice to visit where you've always wanted to go? I've already been there, once upon a time. I need to get back home soon. Ooh. You know, I've been rather impressed. What for? Well, back in the days, you kept on yelling dumb juvenilities when shooting the barriers. But recently, I haven't heard any Hadouken or Kamehameha or whatnot. It's been rather pleasant and professional. Oh, I'm wondering, so, for those of you who've watched a gameplay of To the Moon, and saw the secret ending for To the Moon, I think it has something to do with a squirrel. You learn that there's something, I believe, medically wrong with Dr. Watts. I think that was the heavy implication. And I don't know if it's because he's dying, and maybe because he's dying, he's starting to be like his personality is changing slightly, like he's not fooling around as much. Which is a little bit of a shame, because Dr. Watts seems to be the kind of person who I think would, if he knows that he has a limited amount of time, he would want to spend that short amount of time just having as much fun as he can out of it. Alright, he needs to find more things to unlock the rest of the memories. This photo is taken from the stage's perspective. Exhilarating, huh? Not many people get to experience what it's like to be famous. We sure get a lot of requests for that, so if it floats your boat, consider it done. To be famous, eh? If we have to do another one of these, I'm gonna take a nap. It's not so bad. At least we'd get it done fast and go home early. If you'd like to choose fame and riches for your last wish, consider it done. Fame and riches. You see, our service is really quite simple. You tell us your wish, and we make it happen. Fame, wealth, unreached goals, and secret desires, you name it. We're your genie, Colin. What is your wish? That's a great way to market this. So if I understand this correctly, you're saying I can't wish for more wishes. No, you can't wish to live longer. You know, I've done and seen a lot in my lifetime. I've been to where I once thought I'd never be, seen what I once thought I'd never see. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly there's no more time. And if I find myself here, just like everyone else, I walk through these doors and I realize that there's still this empty feeling inside me. I don't mean to be ungrateful to the life I've had, but I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? Sounds like you did plenty. I want to say I've lived a happy life, and I want to feel like I have a few regrets. But somehow, after all that, I still can't. That's why we are here, Colin. Just give us the word and we'll make it right. Tell us your regrets. What is it you want us to fix? Regrets. I don't know what to tell you for regrets, but I can tell you what I want. I want you to make me live that fulfilling life I wanted. But I want you to do it without changing anything I've been through. Okay. You don't want us to change anything? Colin, changing things is what we do. We change things and we make them better. That's why you come to us, so we can make it better. We can solve your problems. Everything you wanted but couldn't have in this life, we can give you the chance to get it. But if you want to get something, you need to give up something. So I ask again, what do you want as your last wish? Interesting. I'm not really sure what he's asking. Very well. I want you to give me a fulfilling life while changing as little as possible. That's very vague, Colin. And if you have to change something, please just keep the memories of the life with my family intact. Alright, so you want to waive specificity from the contract. Specificity. With something like that, I hope you know there are no guarantees of result. I'm aware. So he's not really sure specifically what he wants to get a fulfilling life, he just wants the fulfilling life. But he wants to make sure that his memories of his family stays intact, which makes perfect sense. It's settled. I'll put our best people on it. Thank you. That's all I ask. Receive note. Colin's wish. Alright, well now we know what his wish is. Try not to change anything, and we have free reign over his fate? What kind of last wish is that? I don't even know where to start. We've seen worse. The important thing is that the boss said, we'll put our best people on it. We're their best people, Eva. Booyah! Actually, about that... or what? Was he not the first choice? Never mind. Oh, was Dr. Watts not his first choice? Okay, I'm good. Let's go get the memento. Yeah, I think that's what she's implying. Or maybe that both of them weren't necessarily their first choice. Description: to die happy while changing as little as possible. That is ridiculously vague. Oh, just one more thing. Please don't tell my family. I don't want them to think I'm not content with how things are. Well, that's a little too late now, right? That's a little too late. What a waste. Just sitting here looking pretty. Is that a computer? A typewriter? Best docs in the house. Booyah! You picked the right people for the job. Yeah. I'm wondering... It'd be interesting if there was actually... If they ran into another set of employees who actually were their best people for the job and they're total rivals now. I guess we're gonna go back in time more. Memento. Alright. Sometimes only the current memento rings the bell. Is that a backpack? Activate. Now we're gonna go back further. Back when he was... Okay. Asher. I'd better head out now, but before I forget... Here, take this hat, Pops. Oh, it's a hat. With the headache you've been getting, you should be more careful of the wind. I've been telling him that for ages. He never listens. Alright, I'll wear it if it stops this multi-directional nagging. Hey, it's been a while since your thing with Pam didn't work out. Oh, Pam. Listen, I was talking with my old colleague the other day. He's got a daughter named Jenny, you see. She's single and... Look, thanks, but I think I just really need to focus on my career right now. Okay. So, you guys gonna go back to feeding the ducks or something? We wouldn't have to resort to that if you visited us more often. It'll be... Oh, but that hat is 100% cotton. Well, alright, you're off the hook. It's really tough when the, when the little ones leave the nest, especially if it's your only one or the last one. Drive safe, dear. We'll stay here and keep being overlord of the ducks. Bye, Ma. I'm proud of you. Not for the duck thing, but you know what I mean. Don't stay out too long at this time of the year. There goes their son. There goes their boy. And Princess Leia. That kid needs to make us a grandchild. I figure. That's why he was pushing. He's trying to push. It's always the parents always want that grandchild or that grandkid. What's wrong with Jenny anyway? Probably nothing, but you know how it is. When you were young, didn't your parents try to push people onto you too? Sure did. It was awkward and forced. Sucked all the chemistry out of it for me as well. What are you doing? I'm texting him Jenny's info to set them up. Don't do that. He's driving. Do it after he gets home. Good call. Make sure to include some pictures too. The good ones, with lighting coming from the side. Oh my goodness. No words. They mean well, though. Received note, regret, no grandkids. That is a regret. Yes. Colin wanted grandkids. Princess Leia, send the pics with no duck face. Yup. Send her some pics of Asher, too. The ones where his eyebrows are on point. Got it. Great. Just great. This bicycle? No? So we just move around, clicking things. Oh. There's another one of him. He has a twin. Here's the ducks. Are you serious? One for each duck? I'm not complaining. Wish there were a whole flock. Note, ducks. They quack things up. Oh, man. And we can't talk to... We can't talk to him. Okay. I guess he doesn't actually say anything, so... Are these your parents? My granddaughter turns 5 this year. Can you believe it? She's growing big so fast, I'm thinking of making my knitting modular. Time really flies, huh? No kidding. I didn't even realize how old I was getting till I broke my other hip. Word of advice, don't go breaking your hip. Yeah, I've been lucky on that front so far. Seriously, I shouldn't even be out right now. Why are you out right now? It's like just a bag of loose bones rattling around in there, I tell ya. Just clanging and clanging, clunging and clanging. How are you even standing up? It's like a bag of beans in there, I tell ya. Go home, dear. It's like a bag of beans. All right. Nothing in here. Do I have to go inside the building to get to the next memory thing? Oh wait! Princess Leia's back. What's this? Their call card. I printed out another. Sigmund Core. What made you change your mind? I still feel the same way about it. But some days I wake up and see you on the balcony looking out like that. Oh, out on the balcony, like he used to do when he was a child. You don't say it, but I know there's something that still aches you. Tell me, are you happy? Of course I am. I have you and Asher. Then why do you want to go through with their services? Just because I'm happy doesn't mean I don't have regrets. Not that it'd be related to you too, anyhow. So the regrets probably has nothing to do with his family. Call them. But when you go through the procedure and live with that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. Aww. Yeah, definitely not removing that memory. Hey. Huh? I think I forgot to bring duck food. Huh? Me too. Well, that explains her attitude. I told you there was something up with her. You know, she could always sign up with Sigcor for a life where Colin never signed up with Sigcor. Har har. Now I have to find Memento. Alright, here we go again. Prepare. Alright. And how do I connect? Oh wait, I can go the other way too. That's what I was messing up with. Okay. All right, so I can. There we go. There we go. Nice. It's a Sigmund Core card. Of course it is. Activate Memento? Activate. It's really, really interesting seeing all these events backwards. What the? Did I get left behind? What? What's going on? Who's that? What? What? That was weird. Is somebody else in our brain, in his head? Okay, that was it. I don't... Alright, I was like, what? That's never happened before. What took you so long? I thought I saw someone weird back there. Huh? Did you say that to their face and hurt their feelings? Weird as in they were watching from the woods. Watching from the woods? Yeah, and when I looked, it almost seemed like they could see us. Never mind, it's stupid. As if they weren't actually there watching the couple, they were there watching them specifically. That's kind of creepy. Never mind, it's stupid. Okay, Eva, be honest now. Have you been reading too much Dusklight? I already said never mind. They were static anyway, so it was no one important. Static, that's right. If they don't show any of their full features, that means it was an insignificant person. Whoops. Well, you'll be happy to hear that while you were staring at nothing, I've scouted this memory out. Wait, what? I was only behind you by a few seconds. Ha! Nice try, Slowpoke. What? Anyhow, here's what's going on here. In the kitchen, they have a fight about what we suspect from the last memory. Bam. After that, they make up and play music together over there. Cue, aw, etc., etc. Oh, and then Colin goes to sulk on the balcony. The end. Dude, spoilers aren't always a bad thing when we're on the job. But here I even picked up a memory link for you to make up for it. And if you want to see everything yourself so much, then just don't use my unlocks. So they have a fight in the kitchen too. Oh. Is this where... This isn't the kitchen, though. They can't have the fight in here. I'm going, Fia. I'm not going, Fia. She starts playing the piano. Okay, so this is where they're listening to the music. And he plays the cello. It's rather ghostly when the audio and visuals don't quite sync up. I can't click on the ticket thing. She's on the balcony. Ooh, this looks familiar. Memento detected. Okay. This is where they have the fight. Did they go upstairs too? No. I don't understand. Why would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? This is really interesting stuff. They bring up some really interesting points in this game. I'm not tossing anything aside. I mean, don't you have regrets too? Yes, but I actually have respect for what I've been through here. What we've been through here. There's something to be said about being able to live through your life and be okay that it's not perfect. Being okay that, sure, you have regrets. Everyone has regrets. But I feel like there's something to be said about you shouldn't have to try to fix everything about your life. Regrets are not necessarily a bad thing, you know? They help build character, and if everything always went right for you, I don't know, I just feel like you end up missing something that way. Tell me, what do you want to change? There are so many little things that could have just been better. Better? And if you call Sigmund, what would you ask for? Nothing very specific, that's for sure. I don't know what to tell you, Fia. Then the least you could have done is to make up something nice, isn't it? Remember, Colin is our client. Everything else is fluff. I know. So don't get too concerned about the wife, is what you're saying. Because she's not our client. She can be, and again, come up with a life when... Oh, and she even locked the door. How rude. She was that upset, she locked the door.